Okay, hi ma'am. Good afternoon. So
Uh,
first thing, could you please introduce yourself, like a brief introduction about yourself?
okay, okay. Hi, I'm Nishita Gogoi. I am from Delhi, and I have a startup called Shala, where we teach kids how to do coding in a very interesting and fun manner. And yep, that's it. I started Shala 5 years back, and recently, because of the COVID situations, we have gone online, and yes, we are moving forward.
Yeah, that's great. Ma'am, if you don't mind sharing with us, do you have any medical history?
Medical history, like some kind of uh, like diabetes, yeah, heart
Yes,
problem.
any.
No, no, I don't.
Yeah, that's great.
And yeah.
Yes, ma'am. How is first thing, like how's your work going? Keeping in mind that everything's online now, and especially because you're dealing with students and you have problems that they don't switch on their videos, and they sometimes just switch off in the middle of their classes. Like switch off means you just left the laptop be and they're not even there.
Yeah. So, what happens? My work is more of, we are more into giving like personal classes to kids. These kind of problems come when we are taking like group classes, when we have like more than 6 to 7 students in a class. Kids are naughty, so they sometimes, turn off the video, they leave and they tell their parents, ki, ma'am, nahi aayi, these kind of things we face. But at the end, everything is just, it's going good, but the thing is that if you are making the class interesting for the students, I don't think they would leave your class, because
Yeah, that's
uh, yeah, that's true. Because if you have to make the class fun and interesting for the kids, they're kids, they're they're supposed to have less patience, they're not adults, right? So hota hai thoda sa, they're like fiddling around, they're asking n number of questions. But then it totally depends upon the teacher, how they handle the students. Yes, since we have changed into online, things are a little tough, not only for the students, even for the teachers, because physically kisi ko control karna and online control karna, this is not what we are, right? This is not what have been taught to us, this is very new to us. So I think this will take some time for everyone to get used to, but I think eventually, for the past, I think 6 7 months, people have gotten used to it a bit, and I think it's easier. It's you can work from home. इससे ज़्यादा better क्या हो सकता है? You just don't have to get out in the pollution in Delhi.
Yeah. So how do you think the pandemic has affected you, like the kind of way you're facing it? Like, if you have any other problems or maybe a positive effect, you become more patient, you got to spend more time with your family, anything. How has it
Yeah.
affected?
So positive effect is definitely spending a lot of time with your family, and my food habit has it has kind of improved, right? Because earlier I used to go out in the morning, come back in the evening, and I'm skipping my lunch, I'm skipping my breakfast. But now, since I'm at home, lunch, breakfast, sab kuch, sara kuch, you get everything on time, you're doing everything on time, you're trying to. And I think because of this pandemic, everyone has started working out. That's kind of a good healthy life that you should be actually, things you should be following. uh, I think those are the good effects. I think not just me, everyone. But again, work life is affected for many people. For me, I think I'm privileged that my things are going on online, and I'm kind of, I can do it, right? But not everyone has that kind of a privilege to not go out and do everything from home. So
That's
yeah,
right.
I think. Yeah.
Do you think the government has responded well to like the COVID situation? Like what the precautions, the measures that they have taken?
See, what I always believe is that who is the government? What is the government? It's the people, right? It's our responsibility as citizens, right? The government has given. as many instructions as they can. We live in a democracy. Nobody can come and हमें बोल दे कि आप ऐसा नहीं करोगे. Nobody can come and tell us. The government has given us so many lockdowns. They have given us so many safety measures to be followed. But do you see what people are doing? They don't even wear a mask. They don't even use sanitizers, right? So what I feel is that ultimately it is up to us, the citizens, who need to kind of follow the protocols. And I don't think the government can, they, they can just give us instructions, right? They can give us instructions, but following those instructions is up to us. And secondly, again, not entirely blaming the citizens. The government भी अगर कोई safety measures ले रहे हैं, it should be a little logical,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah, right. Just earlier there was a complete lockdown, right? And now suddenly there is no lockdown. So कोई sense नहीं बना उस चीज का. Now I also don't know what could be the solution in between that, right? Maybe there could have been like a work life schedule they could have followed or something like that. But वही होता है, both of them has to be on a, they need to follow each other. एक balance होना चाहिए between the government and the people. Entirely किसी को blame भी नहीं कर सकते. And if we go on blaming somebody, it's like both of them has to be blamed. So that's what I think.
Yeah. Do you think you've been able to manage your work and, like, the house responsibilities that you might be having well, or do you think it's still hard because when you're outside you don't need to manage anything at home. You just need to like call people up and tell them that you need to get this done, that done. But when you're at home, you actually have the responsibility.
Yes, and being a woman, I am telling you, uh, the responsibilities you have to because earlier you were having certain help at your home, and now suddenly there is nobody who can come and help you. So balancing my work life plus balancing my household chores have been kind of a challenge for me. Like initially to बहुत ज़्यादा, now I have become a little used to it. uh, but initially बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया था. Literally I'm doing my dishes, I'm cooking, I'm looking after people at my house, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, and I think it's just not me. Everyone, especially the women in the house, they are the one who must be suffering the most. I have heard men actually saying that we are enjoying lockdown. Yeah, of course, because you're getting everything in front of you. Of course you are enjoying it. But it's not that it's hard for them. That would be wrong, because even they go through a lot of challenges outside and inside the household. But looking from a perspective of a woman, I would say that yes, pandemic has not been easy on any of us. And घर का काम करना, again, not easy at all. It's the toughest job one can do, and I have learned my lesson. And yeah, I think but we have learned also a lot of things.
And
uh, हाँ, पहले नहीं आता था खाना बनाना. Now we all know how to do at least make some food that we can survive on if there is an emergency. So yeah, that's it.
yeah. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. This is really helped me. Thank you so much.
Okay, most welcome, Anvi. See you soon. Bye.